is a day that will change the course of the war. The epidemic that has plagued this city may soon be coming to an end. Scientists may have finally found the one that will lead us to the cure.
Everything they've told you is a lie.
Welcome to Latin America.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You are not a vampire or a lycan. What kind of creature are you?
I'm a mutt. No, I'm a hybrid. I'm the first lichen vampire human hybrid.
In this movie, you're taking another step deeper into the mythology of this world, and David is very important in this story.
Yeah. I think when we come to the story, the humans have found out about the underworld, and they want to eradicate it. And by the time we're at the beginning, basically they're both near extinction. And David is kind of one of the only ones who wants to fight back, and says the only way of surviving is to bring the fight to them.
Subject 2, and you were Subject 1. I freed you.
What impressed you most about Eve?
Well, I think she adapts very quickly to what environment she is, even if it's just an animalistic instinct that she has. Despite her emotional, she had a pretty, horrible childhood, and of being tortured in labs and being, just scrutinized all the time. And yeah, so I think the fact that she adapts so quickly.
For 12 years, I was held captive by the humans. The world I once knew has changed. Vampires and lichens are now the hunted.
Let's talk about makeup and special effects, contact lenses, blood, nails, and all that tools.
It would, yeah, good. I like the teeth, and we had the contacts. Obviously, they're big, and they've had the contacts for the whole time. But for me, for some reason, they restrict your eyesight slightly. So whenever I had the contacts in, I felt slightly like I was drunk, because you kind of have that kind of slightly fuzzy sight. So you're kind of there, but also feel like you might have just done something you shouldn't have.
Is it comfortable to act with all this stuff?
Yeah, I think so. It helped me when, if you think about trying to do those kinds of scenes without blood and without claws and without fangs, you'd think it would look really stupid. And so I think it just, helps with the entire thing. Yeah.
Something else escaped.
Let's go.
She's the only hybrid child who has ever existed.
The humans and lichens will hunt her down at any expense.
They're here.
What was the most difficult aspect for you in this movie?
I'd say twofold. The first was just making sure that it was as real to me as it could be, because although you're in a big fantasy epic, you need to find the reality in the dialogue and in the story. So grounding it and grounding where he comes from, who David is, all those kind of questions that you need to kind of answer yourself. And then I suppose the physical side, just committing to it and doing the best job you can, really.
And for you, what is it?
Yeah, I think it's just focusing on the it's like what you just said, so focusing on the physical aspect of it, and just committing yourself.
100% finding the animal. The animal.
And not feeling silly.
This day was bound to come.